My name is LèNA CHILINGERIAN. Sira, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird. Thou'dst never fear the net nor the lime, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father is not dead, for all your saying.
Yes, he is dead. And now what will you do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy 'em to sell again.
Thou speakest with all thy wit. And yet, faith, 'tis wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Every one.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw, toad that under cold stone days and nights have 31 sweltered venom sleeping gut. Boil thou first to the charmed pot. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron, boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat, and tongue of dog, adder's fork, and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg, and owlet's wing. For charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf of the salt sea shark, root of hemlock, digged in the dark. Cool it with a baboon's blood. Then the charm is firm and good. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. My former speeches have but hit your thoughts, which can interpret further. Only, I say, things have been strangely born. The gracious Duncan was pitied of Macbeth. Mary, he was dead. And the right valiant Banquo walked too late. Whom you may say, if 't please you, Fleance killed. Fleance fled. Men must not walk too late. Who
Who cannot want the thought how monstrous it was for Malcolm to kill his gracious father? Damned thought! How it did grieve Macbeth. Did he not straight in pious rage the two delinquents tear that were slaves of the drink and thralls of sleep? Was not that nobly done? Aye, and wisely too, for 'twould have angered any heart to hear the men deny it. So that, I say, he has borne all things well. And I do think that had he Duncan's sons under his key, as and please heaven he shall not, they should find what 'twere to kill a father. Fleance too. But peace. From broad words and cause he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macduff is in disgrace. Sir, can you tell me where he bestows himself? Oh, my good lord, why are you thus alone? For what offense have I this fortnight been a banished woman from my Harry's bed? Tell me, sweet lord, what is it that takes from thee thy stomach, pleasure, and thy golden sleep? Why hast thou lost the fresh blood in thy cheeks, and given my treasures and my rights of thee to thick-eyed musing and cursed melancholy? Thy spirit within thee hath been so at war that, and thus have so bestirred thee in thy sleep, that in thy face strange emotions have appeared, such as we see when men restrain their breath on some great sudden hest. Oh, what portents are these? Some heavy business hath my lord in hand, and I must know it, else he loves me not.
My God, you are more beautiful than ever.
Why have you returned to France?
I
Why?
had no choice. I had to see you again.
I am not worth risking your life.
On the contrary, you are worth risking everything.
This madness cannot go on. We must not see each other again.
Anne.
I am a married woman. I refuse to break the sanctity of those vows. It would be sacrilege.
Sacrilege lies in separating hearts that God made for each other. You love me.
I have never said so.
Well, you don't love Louis. You couldn't possibly. 3 years ago, I saw you for the first time, and I have loved you ever since. You were wearing that green satin dress.
Madness to feed a hopeless passion with memories.
Memories are all I have. How you looked, the sound of your voice, the words we spoke when last we met.
Do not talk about that night. I was lonely and foolish, and you were a kind listener. That is all.
That was not all.
Cardinal Richelieu saw us together that night. He told the king. And now I am watched incessantly. The cardinal has spies everywhere. There is no hope for us. No hope. No hope.
Then you do love me.
God help me. I do. But I refuse to break my vows. Now, if you really love me, you will return to England.
My darling.
Please.
I do your bidding.
Wait. A gift. Remember me.
I could never forget.